ayizini. Namhlanje I feel like I'm about nje ukunibalisela story. Ndifuna ukunibalisela ngemini ye-labor. Yo jonga, uyabona that day, that specific day ndayibhala kwikhalenda. Oh guys, I saw stars. Jonga. Futhi, I'm making it sound so nice when I'm saying stars. I saw jonga, ghosts. I saw gorillas. I saw the most horrific, scariest thing you can ever think of that day. Hey, I don't want to say soze ndiphinde, ne? I wish to say it, but I'm not gonna say it, right? Because only God knows. But this time, it would be a mistake for me to have a baby. At least if ndingalinda another 3 to 4 years. But okwangoku guys, andizi ndava jonga. Okay, ugelke. I think like my pain started, but I was not sure what those pains were. So zaqala a week before my labor day. Yabo. So zaqala the previous week, like pains are corner, they would come and just go. You understand? Now on a Monday night, around about 9, this pain starts. Like it's a pain, it hits and then it hits and goes. Like when it hits so hard, ne? So I would ignore it. It started around about 9 o'clock when I was in bed, about preparing to go to sleep. And at that time, I had just spoken to my hubby, telling him, Oba, ndiyalala. So I was like, okay, baby, let's sleep. We'll talk tomorrow. Okay, fine. And then Kena Ibe learned about, okay, good night, love you. Fine. It was a wrap. And then Kula, but I'm like, I can't sleep because like this pain is consistent. Like imani sichuma ipindithule. Hi ndilale, but like the sleep that I'm sleeping is not like a proper real sleep, you know? Okay, fine. Around about 11 o'clock, I wake up and I go through like WhatsApp, on Facebook, Instagram, and I'm doing all those things and I'm listening to this pain. I'm like, I'm not even thinking, Uba, it's the day. However, I was hoping Uba I would give birth on the 31st of March, but I never really thought Uba it would happen. Okay, fine. And then I continue to go through my social media and stuff like that, and I'm ignoring this pain. And then till around just after 12 o'clock, it's starting to be so serious. It's starting to be serious, and the time difference is not so far apart, you know? Okay, fine. And then I go to sleep again, like some light sleep, and then around about 1-2 o'clock, I'm browsing through my WhatsApp and I'm checking who's online, and then round about past 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, I'm going through my chats and I'm looking who's online so I can just pass time and fall asleep eventually. And I go through my little sister Uyolanda, and if she's online, I'm like, I get low, so I tell him, Dasi, right, I'm having severe cramps, like abdominal pains. I'm not sure what it is, but like I'm not well. He's like, Dasi, when are you in labor pains? I'm like, no, it can't be. Like that's is pains and I explained them to her. Obviously, being a mom, she knows about labor pains is in. She's like, Dax, I'm telling you, call Uso Party and verify with her about what's happening. Hey, now I'm starting to panic. Mind you, get my bag was packed like a week ago when these pains started. Okay, fine. I we keep on chatting, we keep on chatting, and when she passed this thing of Bamdags, when I whip in the labor, I start to panic and I text my fiance and I'm like, babe, obviously he's sleeping, he's not gonna go through WhatsApp elele. And then ndimfowunele through a WhatsApp call hoping uba mhlawumbi uzayiva ifowuni but angayiva. Okay, fine. Nakhona I WhatsApp called him just nje for uba mhlawumbi uhleli ngelak. It was not really a serious call. Okay, fine. Ezipeni guys is very severe. I-difference ngoku say about 10 minutes apart. 10 minutes apart. So I call my mom and I'm telling her, so Patty, as ndine-pain apha emazantsi ziyaluma, I can't do anything. She's like, lixesha mimi, call usifiso. I'm like, could it be? Okay, fine. I wake up, I go to my granny's room. When I get to my mom was at work, she was working night shift. And then I go to my grandmother's room. When I get there, ndiyamvusa mama, ndine-pain apha emazantsi. Naye ke, she's like, nonofowuna ulande unayo itransport. Have you made arrangements uba uzohanjiswa ngubani ntontoni? Like, mama, all that is sorted. Atake mntanamlungisa ntontoni. Okay, fine. Nam ke ndiyalungisa. But like I'm in doubt. But ke yey ipeni ziyanditsho. But like guys, I won't really say lanto pain. You know, it's like ayo pain, but it's this uncomfortable feeling. Like yenye feeling that you can't describe or explain to a person who's never been through that situation. We understand. It's ayo pain, man. Hinto ever say it. Yeah, like it work uncomfortably so. But the only best way to describe it is to just say it's a pain. Fine, Kena. My mom, I think she called me back or I called her back and just to notify her about when kantoni, and she's like, okay, Makazi and my two aunts bayalungisa, they're on the way and stuff like that. Okay, fine. So I started to take all the things that I was going to need, my picture. Okay, my night dresses and everything was already in my case already. So my IDs and everything, just says it's right. Okay, fine. Hubby arrives. When he arrives, he gets in the house, he takes my gown and whatever that I needed, and then we head off. And then we met with my aunt on the way, and then we fetched my other aunt. I think my other aunt was Zela, or she was driven over. I can't remember because like guys, I say pop in. So like the four of us, we went to hospital. On our way, your hubby was so fast, guys. Like yo guys, I just could not wait to get to hospital, guys. It was bad. Like it was bad, but things got worse when we got to the hospital because like we got there, we didn't know which ward to go to. Like it was just a mess. Eventually I got to the correct relevant ward. They took my BP, they did everything, and they opened a file, blah 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 blah. At that time, guys, I'm going through the worst thing ever. Jumping to the moment of my delivery, guys, like that moment like brings tears, trauma, and it brings scars in me. Like I still have like in jail, like when I look at my boy like Dim Jong, I still remember those moments where like I was pushing, like I was like, guys, like God knows why, like I struggled in that room. Yo guys, like I struggled. Just when I thought my pregnancy was great until the last month, because like the last month I couldn't handle it anymore because I was starting to get swollen feet. Literally I was just going through those kind of things of pregnancy people. So that day of my delivery, guys, it was the worst experience. That is why I'm saying I do not think, nah, like I do not think anytime soon or any years soon I would. Like I don't think I'm ready. Like I don't think I'm ready for a second child because of the traumatic I had in that hospital. Yes, guys, I pushed. Guys, I pushed. God knows I pushed. Guys, I suffer from asthma, right? Some of you guys know. I suffer from asthma now. If you're asthmatic, you do not force performula. Like now, I thought I had it all under control. Like during my pregnancy, I was practicing my breathing techniques. I was doing everything just for that day. Uba dingasokolisa. And then I was not scared. Uba labor day izofika kube njani. I was not scared. I was cool as ever. I was this chilled bitch. I was like, I got this. I prayed about God, be there and get delivered day. Be with the sis, help me out. It's not gonna be a train smash. I'm gonna get in that bed and do as the sisters say I must do. But lamini, guys, the vesenda lights out. Ndapusha. I remember the sister helped me out. She pushed. She's like, when you're not doing anything. That is the most thing, and that hurts me so hard. Uti usenza into. You're giving it your all, and then someone comes and says you're not doing anything. Guys, effort Ndandi ifake pha. Effort Ndandi ifake pha. Hi guys, napusha, wahluleka. Then came a doctor. I remember quite well. Dr. Kona was a female. She was short. She was light in complexion. She was a bit chubby. Because of the mask, I could not see properly and she was wearing glasses. That lady. Yo. Yabona lowo athandaza uba soza benomntana. Like she must just pray, and she was a student. She must just pray by yena soza benomntana because of the treatment ewandinika yona mna. She must just pray by soza benomntana ngoba kaloku yena akazosokolisa as a doctor, akazosokolisa as a nurse when she's going through that time I was going through. She must just pray by yena asoza azale lo mntu lowo. Yes, the treatment that she gave me, lo sisi lowo, asoze. Guys, being celebed, ebusweni, like umanu qhwatywa ngudoctor, a person who's qualified to do this thing, a person who's supposed to comfort you through lento you are uyenzayo. But no, she decides, but no, I did not send you, but when you were pregnant, don't. That lady ill-treated me. Lo sisi lowo, soze ndimlibale. She came by, okay, fine, they gave me a drip for assisting me, and push and stuff like that. The drip also failed me. I couldn't. I literally, ngoku besendilele nje in that bed, hoping God he will do his miracle. Then sendilele nje ngoba kaloku andithi bona they know better. They telling me I'm not doing anything. So what's the use of me pushing? Okay, fine. That kokumoya, guys, and I pushed. I started pushing 9:10 in the morning. Oluvuyo came out 20 to 11, a whole 2 hours. Since I ended 1. Okay, fine. Then came a second doctor, which was a male doctor. I wanted that doctor, just that nje, go fika. Then sent the lights out. I did not know what was happening. I did not know who was on top of me, who was pushing me, who was assisting me with my birth. I did not know what was happening. But if I would go to that hospital and ask for a doctor that assisted me on that day, I don't know how to thank that man. I really do not know how to thank that man. Guys, then finally, I had a boy. I had a boy nakhona nje, the way waphuma ngakhona, it was traumatic. I don't want to go to details because I'm going to traumatize some of you people, because I'm in trauma myself till this day. So because of what, like, I went through those past few hours and minutes, when they handed him over to me, I do not want to lie, guys, I freaked out. Like, I was jumpy, I jumped because I was still facing up, and I was thanking God, but I went through this moment and finally we are done. And next thing I'm hearing umtobekwa up, guys, I freaked, da jumper. Yabona if Ndandi ngekho sebhedini, I'm sure ngendabaleka. Diva ngumntana seyekhala, and I was even scared ukumbamba ngoba bambeke kum ndingamlindelanga, and I was still in that praying moment to thank God, you know, for being with me through this, because in what I was going through, I could have lost my life, guys. Kwakukubipha, kwakujonga, kwakutense, I do not want to lie. As umana ubethwa, I wasn't ubethwa lantoni, but you're being beaten. But ke asikho lapho ke, guys, we move jonga siyagowa, but wabekwa umntana apha ekhala enjalo, and then I could not even hold him, and like they were like, no, why are you running away from your baby? He's your baby, hold him, you know, have a moment with him. And guys, I was just, I held him, but Ndandi soyika, you know, Ndandi soyika, guys, not to know uba yo nyani, this is real, like ngumntana yo guys, andifuna guys, mna ndambaleka nokumbamba kwam, ndambamba like this. It's like, oh, ngapha ndiyakhala, I'm busy, hello baby boy, but like I'm freaked out, like ndiyoyika ingathi naye ngoku uboy ingathi uboy naye ngoku uzawube se-athi ngoma, he's crying like I'm like, I'm shivering, I don't know what's happening. And then they took him, and then what happened after that, you guys don't need to know. But guys, yo, ilabor day yam was not nice. That doctor, he has a doctor, like, yo, I always had respect for Ababandu Abu, but after that day, as a student, I hope wipe asa ezo practicals while you're saying that was special. I really hope so. But either way, guys, that was the story of my Labor Day. And if Kena Nani, you have similar stories to mine, you guys will just comment down below. Let us share our views uba ilabor yethu yayinjani and whatnot. Na guys, andisafuna ukuyicinga lamini leyana, I yo iyandiheta, and yeyona mini eyanditraumatizayo to say up to this day uba umntana uba ndawube ndiphinde ndibe nomntana before 2 years, hayi shem, andazi. But I think I will be ready and fit after 2 years. Most probably loo nto leyo eyandehlelayo that day iyobe seyi-wiped off nje, and the bleeding I had, yo hi guys, hi. Yabona into kuthiwa a mother, guys, we must pay some salutation to our mothers. Yazi omama bayayithwala into, especially kwaba mama bana 2-3 babies going up. Big ups. And shuba ndi weak mna, but because of the experience I had that day, ngoku andinokwazi. I think if lamini leyana for me had went smooth, I don't think ngendinezinye issues ngoku to say uba umntana andimfuni before 2 years or 3 years and stuff like that. Oh, I don't want a second born ever again. Like, I don't think ngendisitsho loo nto leyo if lamini everything had went according to plan. but because of what I went through. And these bantas. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, share. Nabantu that went through the most ngemini zabo ezo of bringing their loved ones into this world. And yes, guys, thank you so much for watching our video. Until we meet again in our next video. Mwah!